Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? It's been a minute. Good morning. Welcome to the show. This is a show where I get you ready for the trading day. Welcome to 2025. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here on the show. So, for 2025, I will be live on Wednesdays for the pregame show open to the public. And I'll do a 20 to 25 minute show, and then I will turn off this stream and then turn on the stream for members only. So we have live streams every day in our chat room for our community. This public stream will only be on Wednesdays. So thank you for understanding. I hope you've had a great start to the new year. I know I have. Where did Netflix go on my list? I like Netflix. We just had ADP non-farm payrolls come out. We'll take a look at that. We officially get started in 9 minutes. I jump on early because I like to say hello to my friends and just do a little chart request if I can. Hey, Louis or Louis. Hey, Shake and Bake. I miss your energy. Hey, one-liner. One-liner, don't let me skip your crypto request today. Hey, Shake and Bake, Greg. Rachel, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hit that like button. All right, what happened here with ADP non-farm payrolls? Not a big reaction here at all. We just had non-farm payrolls at 8:15. We have jobless claims in 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, we have jobless claims. We have oil inventory at 10:30. Hey, Success, I missed you. Man, has energy been looking great. Energy has been amazing. Oil is my favorite chart out there. It doesn't mean I like oil at every location, just overall long term, I think is poised and positioned for success. All right, CVX. On the daily, we're in a daily uptrend. We're looking for a weekly lower high. If you compare and contrast this with oil, this is totally different. XLE has been lagging oil. If you look at oil in this monthly chart, that is gorgeous. Look at that squeeze. Weekly, look at that squeeze and firing bull. Daily, fire bull. Then you go look at XLE. And one of those things is not like the other one. XLE has been lagging, which XLE is a combination of the market and oil, not just oil. So on CVX, we are looking for a weekly lower high. We have the weekly 50 MA overhead. 4 hour got overbought. And note this, look at this bearish divergence here. And here on RSI made a lower high while price made a higher high. So we got overbought, and that's where we typically scout the top fish for the weekly lower high. Hey, Paula, how are the grandsons? So CVX, I like CVX from a bull perspective for a pullback buy looking for a daily higher low, but I don't like the location right here. I think you're better served top fishing 150.50. Top of the morning to you, Walter. Hey, Duke of Booze, Happy New Year. Sure, Rocket Lab got a new 52-week high on Monday, pulled back yesterday. I said 52-week high, let's just clarify new all-time high. And this could be a monthly bull flag that confirmed. We're getting an upper wick right now. We're looking for a daily higher low. 4 hour, we are gapping down right here, looking for a daily higher low with a gap down situation, but we're not oversold on the hourly. If we were oversold right here on the hourly, I would say this could be a bottom fish opportunity. Your next support is at nope, we lost that one. It's way down at 24.90. This one could be a great one to watch. I like this one for a dip buy because we just got a new all-time high on Monday. There is nothing bearish about new all-time highs. They're growing so big. How fun, Paula. Hey, Bijan. How are you on the other side of the world? I hope you're well. So nice meeting you in Colorado. Hope we get to see each other soon. All you TCG members, hopefully we have a meetup soon. Hey, Sada Trading. Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate it. We'll officially get started in 5 minutes. And because we haven't been live in so long, we don't have our normal number of viewers. So you kind of have me, whatever request you want, ask me. We have time. I was going to say a captive audience, but I'm not the captive audience. That's why I paused. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, Mike, you're welcome. 34 in Florida? Wow. How are you surviving? Now, I know 34 in the South is different than 34 up in the Northwest. Right now where I am, it's 26. Not that cold. We've had a very mild winter up here. ABSI is making moves. They had an announcement of a $20 million investment from AMD. This could and should have some volatility today. Just remember ARB had news of an investment from NVIDIA back here, and look how it gave it back. INVZ, investment from NVIDIA right here. Look how it gave it back. So just don't be too trusting of not ISIS. We don't want ISIS. ABSI, don't be too trusting of these bulls just because they got the $20 million investment. We are looking for a daily higher low. We got that with this gap up. We're through that resistance. We're through that resistance. Your next resistance is $5 psychological, then $5.20. Hey, H, I appreciate your shows. I used to watch this radio show, Kid Nation, and they would always say, people would call in, it's like, I love your show, and they would say, I love yours too. Of course I remember. Hey, Lock Doctor. I'm actually going to go over MSTR. I like it this morning. Oh, that's cute, Ryan. I missed you, Alan. I've been very active in TCG, so if you really, 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 really miss me, you can check out chartguys.com and join the community, and you'll get a whole lot of Lori every day. So on MSTR, I like it. Bitcoin needs to bounce. Now, we know MSTR doesn't always follow one-to-one for Bitcoin. So it doesn't necessarily need Bitcoin to bounce, but it would be nice. So on the monthly, we're looking for a higher low. On the weekly, the higher low is set. And now the lower high is set on, the higher high is set and the lower high on the weekly is set. So on this 4 hour, we're looking at the market recap video. I mentioned I would love an MSTR gap down. We're not getting that gap down. We have falling wedge behavior. Look at this. Lower lows without a ton of follow through. I like that. And we are at the daily 50 MA. You see that? The daily 50 MA is at 342, looking for a daily higher low. I like MSTR long. So the way that you could play this is buy a pullback as long as the low of yesterday holds. That could be your support level. Good to see you, average guy. Hey, Skyper. Hey, Anderson. Ong, I don't think has been pretty clean. I think Nat Gas has been pretty ugly. It had this big gap up last week, gave it back. So look what it does. Let's see. I can show you better on Nat Gas. So look at this gap up here, and then we filled it. So on Sunday, so here was a gap up, we filled it. Gap up, we filled it. So these Sunday night gap ups have a tendency to get filled. So we had this gap up on Sunday. We didn't quite fill this gap. We came within 4 cents of it. On the monthly, if you want to look at UNG, it has a nice tightening range, yes. On the weekly, we're looking for a higher low, and on the daily, you have an equilibrium. I'm always cracking up. Thank you, Shake and Bake. Hey, Crypto Cat. ADP non-farm payroll, it just depends on the information and how the market digests it. We were a little bit below actual. So this is a bad news is good news thing. So employment change was less than expected. That means that Fed measures are working. Oh, wait, let me go back to that. We just had jobless claims. Let's go take a look at the charts and get started with the show. Hey, Luzmar. Hey, Lock Doctor. I think the audio is working. Thank you, Shake and Bake. I appreciate you helping me there. We need to make you a mod. All right, ES. We just had jobless claims come in. Let's just get our bearings. We are looking for a monthly higher low. This could be a monthly bull flag. There is nothing wrong with this monthly chart. On the weekly, we got a lower low. We're bouncing from the 26 EMA. On the daily, we have an EQ. Let me show you. Lower high, lower low. Lower high, higher low, lower high. Now, can we set that higher low? You see the daily equilibrium? What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday was this daily 50 MA. Right here. The daily 50 MA is where ES rejected. Now look at NASDAQ. The daily 50 MA, we're right at it. It was below price yesterday. ES, that's where we rejected. So we're looking for a daily higher low compared to 58.74. However, on the 4-hour, we're looking for a lower high. Right now, bulls are negating this bear flag, which is good, but we're still looking for a 4-hour lower high compared to 60.45. My volume shows that it's absolutely working. Doesn't mean that I'm right, but I see other people. If you can hear me, can you put a 1 in chat if you can hear me? A 1 in YouTube chat. So on ES, we're bouncing. 59.75 is what we need for an hourly higher high, and then we need an hourly trend change. On NASDAQ, we have the same type pattern with a daily equilibrium. Higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We have this tightening pattern. Perfect. Lots of ones. That's all I need to see. So on NASDAQ, we have this tightening pattern. And for me, this daily 50 MA will be the most important level that I monitor at 21,402. I forgot to mention, give me a follow on X at ChartGallery. If you have X, I won't spam you. Matter of fact, I need to work on posting more this year. I've kind of slacked off. And also, I forgot to go over the market environment dossier table. We're all bearish. So everything I'm looking at is bearish. Doesn't mean we're going to have a down day. It just means that the odds favor the bears today. So on this 4-hour, we're looking for a lower high of the 4-hour 12 EMA is around 21,490, 21,490. So to start off the day, bulls need to get a 15-minute trend change. That would be step 1. Step 2, hourly trend change. RTY, we got this tiny daily higher high on Monday without a lot of follow through. That makes us zoom out, and this could be a weekly bear flag. When you have higher highs on the daily without a lot of follow through, zoom out and look for those potential bear flags. On the 4-hour, we're in a clear downtrend looking for a 4-hour lower high. You could look for reverse back burners on the Russell with this weakness. Look for 5 or 15-minute overbought conditions. I've owned 3 Teslas, so I have a biased opinion on Tesla. Tesla, Uber thing, driverless car, I like it, but I probably have a bias, so I should put that disclaimer out there. So on the Russell, you could look for top fishes. It's definitely has been the weakest. On the Dow, We are looking for a weekly higher low. We're looking for a monthly higher low. On the daily, the 12 EMA has been a problem. 4-hour is holding support, however. Let's see if we can get a 4-hour trend change and an hourly trend change. Semis and oil they were my favorite charts going into last week. Look at this weekly squeeze on semis. And we got this pop up on Monday. We didn't get a lot of follow through. Look at this big daily bull break. The gap fills at 252.33. I like semis long as soon as that gap fills. I want that gap to fill first. Not all gaps have to fill, but I like it. Okay, we'll just do horizontal line. But I like it when the gaps fill and that gets it off my plate. We are looking for a daily higher low on semis. Hourly did not get oversold yet, so one more move down could get hourly oversold. VIX, we're at daily resistance. 1950 this morning, we hit 1950. We got a double top on the daily on the VIX and a sharp pull back. On the 15-minute, market bulls want to see a 15-minute downtrend on VIX. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. All right, Hang Seng was red overnight. Trump, there was some news overnight that he plans, let's see, what was the news? Trump is considering a national economic emergency declaration to allow the new tariff program. So Hang Seng was red overnight. We got the DAX red. This tariff program could impact these Chinese stocks and overseas stocks. And we've seen that in Baba and Baidu. They're down about 30 to 40% from last January's high. It could present an opportunity for a long swing in Baba. I'm looking for it. But these tariffs could be bad for these stocks for a while, so I'm not going to front run it. All right, Bitcoin. We got a quick weekly lower high. We're looking for a weekly higher low. On the daily, I'm not considering Sunday's pivot because that was a dinky low. So now we're looking for a daily higher low compared to 91,271. 4-hour is approaching oversold. Hourly got oversold yesterday, and that did not yield a daily higher low. So if we're looking at this trend line, we're moving up in RSI and down on price. We got some bullish divergence there on RSI, but divergence, smivergence. We need that to actually come about in price action. We got a quick 15-minute trend change here on Bitcoin. Now we need an hourly trend change. We got these lower lows without follow through. Let's see if this is some falling wedge behavior. Step 1, take out the hourly 12 EMA. I like Bitcoin long today, looking for this daily higher low. And then that makes me like MSTR. So you'll notice that confluence. Okay, the dollar is ripping. Do y'all remember that song from Sir Mix-a-Lot? It's ripping. All right, so daily 12 EMA held on the dollar. Clear uptrend. Find somebody else with a morning show that talks about Sir Mix-a-Lot. I dare you. You know why they don't? Because they're not that old. We're looking for a 4-hour higher low on the dollar. Plenty of room for it. Hourly uptrend. Gold is holding up really well. Considering dollar strength, gold is holding up extremely well. So we have a 4-hour equilibrium. Well, that's not tight. Let's see if we can get that a little cleaner. 8-hour equilibrium on gold. Gold is holding up so well considering how strong the dollar is. We need to get through this the daily 50 MA and 2678. Oil, I've already declared my official love for this oil chart and this monthly squeeze. I love this weekly squeeze, daily squeeze. We have oil inventory this morning. Since we broke out, we have not gotten hourly oversold. Look at that alert I have set. I am waiting for hourly oversold on oil. So oil did this yesterday on the 4-hour and it didn't give us a bearish follow through, But this morning we have an hourly potential bearish diamond reversal pattern on oil. We'll see if this actually breaks down below 74.26. We do have the binary event of inventory this morning to keep in mind. All right, Nat gas. Nat gas is bounced enough for a 4-hour higher low. I don't like Nat gas. I think Nat gas has been too squirrely. Look at that big upper wick on last week's candle, and we're inside last week's range. That is causing some misdirection on shorter term time frames as volume dries up and bulls and bears probe liquidity. We're looking for a 4-hour higher low. Nat gas inventory, I don't know if I didn't see it. Let me look real quick. Let me put my 1-star filter and see if I see it. Nat gas will be at noon today. Noon today, Nat gas inventory. So I don't like Nat gas here. I feel like there's not a lot of direction for bulls who follow technical analysis. All right, silver, we got a daily higher high. It's lagging gold a little bit this morning. We are holding the hourly 50 MA. I don't see opportunity here. I do like platinum. I've declared my love for platinum to the TCG members. If you look at the annual chart, we had a yearly inside bar for 23 and 24 and 25. We opened near the low of last year and we held it by $2. What an opportunity. And we've since bounced $74. This has a quarterly squeeze, a monthly squeeze. Look at that 3-month high compression falling wedge on the quarterly on platinum. On the daily, we have enough room for a higher low, and there's my hourly alert on platinum. So platinum looks really good going into 2025. Apple has reversed the gap down. Now on Apple, we're looking for a weekly higher low. Daily, we broke this support without a lot of follow through. This could be a falling wedge. I kept going through time frames this morning, and the 4-hour was the best. These lower lows without a ton of follow through. Let's see if Apple can get a sustained bounce going. Amazon, we have a weekly potential bull flag. We set that weekly higher low. Bulls have regained the low of yesterday. However, bears will be looking for a lower high compared to yesterday's high on a bounce. And I should say the same thing for Apple. This is a tall order to ask bulls to get through yesterday's high. I think the way that it's shaping up for me is for a bullish morning and a bearish afternoon. And we'll see. I'll trade what I see, not what I want to see. I'll trade what actually happens. Amazon, again, has recovered yesterday's low. NVIDIA, we're looking for a weekly higher low. And this daily, we are at the daily 50 MA. And the daily 50 MA right now is at 139.99. Look where we bounced in pre-market, 140. So we are at the daily 50 MA. And what bulls want to see is a 15-minute trend change. Now, bears will still be waiting up here to top fish against yesterday's high. But down here, I like it long. Tesla, we're no longer gapping down. We're looking for a daily higher low. We're looking for that weekly low was already set. We're looking for a 4-hour higher low compared to 373. Hey, Chemio, no, we're no longer doing market recap videos. We only do that for members. We've done thousands of market recap videos free for the public, and we get feedback from members saying, why would we pay for membership if we don't get exclusive content? So we save that content for members only. So if you really like the market recap videos, join TCG and you'll get it every day. Or I think Monday through Thursday. And then the weekend, we do reviews for the broader market and ticker request. So Tesla, I like long against 373. MSTR, I like long. MSTR, we're at the daily 50 MA. That's a theme, y'all. If y'all ain't got it yet, that's a theme. 4-hour downtrend hourly. This looks like a falling wedge. Look at this 30-minute. Lower lows without a ton of follow through. We've regained yesterday's low. Bulls want to see that hold as support. Bears will be waiting up here, but I prefer to be a bull down here. Netflix is holding up really well compared to its peers. We're looking for a weekly higher low. On the daily 50 MA is right here. On the 4-hour, we're in a downtrend with a squeeze. And on the hourly, we have a squeeze and an equilibrium. I think you could play this break long over 883 and short below 875. I prefer this long above 883. That would put us over the hourly 50 MA. Looking for that weekly higher low. QBTS, our quantum names are gapping down. We had the CEO of NVIDIA say that quantum stocks are 30 years out for their computing capability or something to that effect, and it really nailed these quantum stocks. So now on bounces, bears will be looking for 5 or 15-minute overbought conditions. I have this on reverse back burner watch. So my queen of the mountain trades, and I'll copy and paste this for members when I'm done, is MSTR long, Netflix long, NVIDIA long, and QBTS short. And I believe QBTS is the name that's had dilution twice. Hey, awesome. Missed you. Hey, Nomad. We've got 3 more minutes. I'm done with my charts. I have time for 1 or 2 charts. BE was a name that was looking good this weekend. I like this trampoline move. We're looking for a daily higher low. This name looks good. We're in an hourly downtrend. Maybe wait for hourly oversold. Good morning, JG. Y'all hit that like button. I really need y'all's likes because our viewership has gone down because we cut out the pregame show. And now for 2025, we'll be doing this every Wednesday for the public. So in the regular chat room, we do our market open streams from 7 to 8:30. I've been cutting mine short for physical therapy on Tuesdays, but 7 to 8:30, so that will be the market preparation show, will be the market open show. But for the pregame show, it'll be Wednesdays for public only. I missed y'all hopefully just as much as you miss me. Or I hope that you miss me as much as I missed y'all. RKLB got a new all-time high on Sunday. We have a daily squeeze. We're gapping down. I would wait for hourly oversold. I like this one long, but I would want hourly oversold. This will be the first hourly oversold after the new all-time high. I like that. All the best to you, Bijan. Have a wonderful day, or it would be evening for you, I think. All right, I'm going to wrap up. My alarm's going to go off. Thank y'all for being here. Hit the like button. TCG members, I'll have the link posted for our live show in just a couple minutes. Use stop losses.